Over the past few years, we've often heard people ask, what about HIV? Why doesn't it get the coverage that it used to? And there has been a change in the community because we've seen an epidemic that's been transformed by treatment. But while it may not garner all the headlines that it should, there are people out there doing the work to make sure that those most affected by AIDS aren't forgotten. A.J. King's own experience of watching as so many of his young gay African American friends tested positive pushed him to work for them. From starting at Smile to his current position with the Northern Virginia AIDS Ministry, he's doing the work for young people who are too often overlooked as the LGBT community continues its move forward on issues like marriage and military. He's making the connections to help young gay men understand their own internalized homophobia and how it harms their health and well-being. In short, AJ is doing more than demonstrating that life gets better for young African American gay men. He's helping to make their lives better. For that reason, I'm proud to present AJ with the Next Generation Award.
Okay, well, I want to start off by thanking everyone for coming out tonight. When I won this, or when I got the call saying that I won this award, I was honestly very surprised. I didn't really understand why I was nominated or, why people were considering me for this award. Especially after reading the bios of people like Joseph and Michael and Joshua, I was like, there's no way I would amount to them. They're doing amazing things in this community. What am I doing? I'm just helping out. So after I was asking myself these questions of why me, I had to stop for a minute and I had to say, AJ, it's not about you. It's about the youth. And I had to really do some self-analysis of why I'm doing this work. And I had to think about that 16-year-old gay man who's thinking about suicide because his sexuality doesn't add up to his parents' religious beliefs. I had to think about that young lesbian woman who no one is taking her sexuality seriously because they're assuming that she's just a lesbian because she was sexually harassed. I had to think about that young bisexual who's not taken seriously because their sexuality is a joke. They're doing it for the attention, for the publicity, to get attracted to the opposite sex. I had to think about that young trans woman who thinks that her life won't amount to anything but being an escort. I had to think about that young trans male who gets no support in the community, even from the LGBT community. Then I had to think about that young HIV positive youth. That 16-year-old HIV positive youth who comes into my office just wanting a gift card for getting tested, and then they come back positive for HIV. And they think that they're never going to be in a relationship. They think that they're never going to find love. They think that they're going to die. I have to think about those youth. And I have to think about the support that they need. Because support looks a million different ways. Support is many times way more than just sitting down and having a conversation. Sometimes that means reaching into your pocketbook. Sometimes that means reaching into your wallet and helping out organizations like Smile, like Novam, like Metro Teen AIDS, Sasha Bruce, THE, Us Helping Us, and all the other wonderful organizations that DC has for LGBT youth. So what I have to say to you all is, thank you all so much for coming out tonight and supporting me in the work that I do. But above all, I really want to thank the youth for opening up their hearts, their mouths, and their minds to me and allowing me into their life and their spirit to help them get to the place that they want to be. So thank you.